One of the cool things about North by Northeast is that as we sit here, as we stand here, people just drift in and say, hey, what are you doing? And we say, well, we're interviewing bands. Oh, well, we're in a band. Would you like to interview us? And I'm like, okay. So we ran across these guys. They're called HOOL, right? HOOL?
That's right.
Where are you from?
We're from Brooklyn, New York.
And give us a pitch about the band.
Picture about the band. Well, my name's John, and I play the bass. I play the upright bass. And
I'm Brett. I play guitars and I sing.
How many people in the band?
you're looking at it.
That's it.
Two of us.
See, this whole two-piece thing is such a big deal right now. I mean, there are dozens and dozens of people who realize that all we need are two guys or two people.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's rather interesting right now. There's a lot of musicians and a lot of music coming out of Brooklyn, but there's no real Brooklyn scene. It's just a place where rent is cheap and there's places to rehearse, right?
Yeah, it's a place, like we found a cool, well, it's not even happening anymore, but there's an abandoned convent going on.
An abandoned convent?
Convent, yeah. We were doing shows there. We did a show at an impound lot. It was like old garage. You find your own spot. There's like the clubs and stuff, but it's cooler to do.
Manhattan's too expensive,
Yeah.
and there's no place to rehearse, and the number of places where you can play is pretty small compared to the size of the city. But there's stuff going on in Brooklyn. It's just cool, the music that we get out of it. But whenever I ask somebody about a Brooklyn scene, they say, doesn't exist.
It's DIY.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Any releases that we can talk about?
Yeah. Sorry?
Any releases we can talk about?
Yeah, we got a record out called Apparitions, and we just did it ourselves. We actually met in Los Angeles. John's from upstate New York. I'm from Los Angeles. We played in Holland for a while. Played at upstate New York in a barn. Recorded a record. I don't know.
What's the album called?
Apparitions.
Apparitions?
Yeah.
And try and describe it. The sound, the attitude, the vibe.
I think it's dark, maybe a little. Some people might think that, I don't know. It's
Well, I could say that the record was a group of musicians, pretty large, 5 musicians or more, and there were songs written by Brett at the time, and now we've kind of changed into more of like a duo, and we've lost the drums and a lot of the other instruments, and there's a lot more space and sound, and part of the reason why we've been choosing to play in strange venues like a convent and a parking garage and things is we really like to be able to use the space and the sound of the space, and that's kind of how we approach playing together and in the room. And
Now that you're in Toronto at North by Northeast, are there any other bands that you would like to see?
I'm a little overwhelmed, to be honest with you.
650
right now.
bands.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not CMJ, but it's big.
Yeah. You know, we're new here. We don't know many people, so
Oh, you'll be
everything's
fine.
cool, you know?
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Finally, where are you playing? It's now 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon, the 17th.
Yeah.
So where are you playing?
We're playing at Chahosky. Yep. 11 p.m. this evening. So.
All right. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah.
Wander in any time.
Cool.
It's real cool.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.